Good evening from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference Boys Hockey. And it's round 2 of the regular season Crosstown Showdown tonight. It's the Eau Claire North Huskies, 9-13-0, 4-8-0 in the Big Rivers Conference against the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, 10-12-0, 8-4 in Big Rivers Conference play. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined here in the Mike Sullivan press box by former Old Abes and current Team Wisconsin coach Mike Schwengler. Mike, back in January when we did this game, it was North, who was the home team that night, defeating Memorial 2-1. But since then, the Huskies have gone 3-6-0, and they've had some challenges. And not only that, they're really banged up tonight. Meanwhile, Memorial has gone 6-3, and seems like they're playing a little better hockey. How do you think these two teams match up tonight?
Well, I think the big question mark is with North. Losing Mosler is huge for them. Not only is he their top player, but he's a guy that eats a ton of minutes, and he's a guy that always is around the puck, whether he's rushing the puck or defending the puck. So they have some holes to fill there, and Ty Hotz is not in the lineup either, so there's one of your top forwards. Flip side, the Old Abes, they got a couple kids back from injury, but like you said, they're 6-3 in the last 9, and they're playing better, but I think there's always room for growth. There's no question. I mean, the seedings came out, and I know you want to talk about that in a little while, but I think overall they're both in a decent spot seeding-wise from where their record is, but like I say, losing guys like Mosler for North, that's a backbreaker. Yeah,
Cam Mosler, the senior defenseman, 11 goals, 15 assists. And you said it, Mike. He plays a lot of shifts. He's on the ice a lot. He's in the middle of just about everything. He can be an offensive defenseman. He can also just hang back and play deep. He just settles so many things down. And it's going to be a challenge for North to kind of fill in for somebody who, one, sees that much ice time, and two, is arguably your best player.
Well, and they have guys that have played quite a few minutes all year long, so you can't make excuses. You got to play with what you have. So I guarantee the coaching staff is trying to figure out a way to make sure that their squad is ready to go tonight and just keep it simple. The biggest thing, you can't get scored on if the puck's out of your zone. So if I'm the North High Huskies, I want to make sure I'm chipping pucks out, not icing it per se, because that puts a lot of pressure on your defensive coordination part of your face-offs and so on, but just getting it outside the blue line so the Abes can't come and attack.
Old Abes, meanwhile, you said they've gotten more healthy, and it's interesting because, every week when we prepare for a game, I reach out to coaches and get line combinations, and early in the season, everybody's jumbling things up. They're making different combinations basically for every game. These last few times we've had the Abes, Coach Kevin Anger has kept the same combinations, which means a couple things. One, that guys are staying healthy, and number two, that they've found the connections between who should be playing with who.
Well, and I think the big part of that is getting Peyton Hulls back in the lineup, and a healthy Peyton Hulls. Getting him back, he's one of their top 3 skill guys, and with that, it allows some chemistry. He and Luke Schemberger play very well off of each other, play on either side of the ice, and they read each other, and they play with the same type of mind. And for the Old Abes, a team that doesn't score much, that's huge.
Eau Claire Memorial, in its last 2 outings, they had a back-to-back with Rice Lake, won 9-0 up there, 8-0 back here at Hobbs. And again, that can certainly help the stats. But just seeing the puck go in the back of the net, regardless of who you're playing, how much can that help a team in terms of confidence?
Well, confidence, shoot to score, shoot for rebounds. I know they did sprinkle in a few power play goals, and that's been a struggle for them all year. So any kind of confidence this time of year is huge for any team.
Goaltenders tonight, North is going to go back with Landon Ivey, the senior, 5-7 record. One of those 5 wins came in that win over Memorial back on January 8th. Ivey's got a 3.48 goals against average, 889 saves percentage. Evan Madsen will get the call for the Old Abes tonight. 9 wins, 9 losses, 2.73 goals against, and a 90 save percentage. This is the Old Abes home game tonight, so they're in their home white jerseys. The Huskies in their road blue jerseys tonight here at Hobbs. Mike, in terms of keys to this game, what kind of things are we looking at?
Well, if you're Eau Claire Memorial, you can't come out. the crosstown team is short-staffed, so you can't come out and fumble and fumble and fumble. You have to be on the attack right away. Make some stick-to-stick passes, get some guys stretched out in the offensive zone, make North defend you. If you're the Huskies, you want to deflect everything away. Landon Ivey played a great game, like you had said, early in January. He's going to see the first shot, or any shot he sees, he's going to have a chance to make that save. But with North, keep it simple. Don't let Memorial come out and outgun you early. Slow it down. And like I said, dump a puck out, chip a puck out, get on your hands and knees and bang it out if you have to. Just make sure that you can reset defensively.
And I think it's one of those games, Mike, much like the first time, the team that scores first tends to kind of be able to dictate things in these crosstown games.
Well, it's the emotion part is the coaching staff. They're saying, let's not get too high, let's not get too low. If we make a good play, be excited about it, but then you got to win that next shift. And then what you can't let happen is either one of them. You can't let them get on a roll where you have one and then 2-3 great chances in a row, and maybe they pop one or two early.
Mike, you mentioned the seedings are out. Those came out on Sunday. Eau Claire Memorial is the 5 seed, and that means a home game 1 week from tonight against Wisconsin Rapids, the 12 seed. That'll likely be game 1 of the doubleheader. North drew the 8th seed, and that means the Huskies will host Tomahawk in game 2 of that doubleheader. Tomahawk, a defending Division II state champion, has a lot of guys back from that team. Got bumped up due to that WIAA success multiplier. The question for you is, when you have a situation like this, and maybe we should wait till after the anthem, but how does that affect how you play these final 2 regular season games? And we will talk about that after the national anthem. The Eau Claire Memorial Pep Band is here under the direction of Mr. Eric Dasher, and they will have their rendition of our national anthem.
We ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over the heart for the playing of our national anthem by the Memorial High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Eric Dasher.
All right, to pick up that thought, Mike, you know your seed, you know who you're going to play, you know what your path through the postseason likes, and yet you got 2 regular season games to finish up. What, as a coach, how do you try to get your guys to approach these games?
Well, I think, one train of thought is you want to get some guys maybe that didn't quite get the minutes or the opportunities. If this is a chance to get them in, this is a good chance for them to get some opportunities to play. And you're always looking at the coaching staff. You always want to try and keep those cupboards full. So maybe some extended minutes for some younger guys or guys that maybe haven't gotten that time. Number 2, maybe there's some things that you've wanted to try, and just due to you're hoping for whatever your place is, whether it's in conference or in the sectionals with seeding, maybe you didn't. Well, these are 2 games that you have the opportunity to try those different things and see if they're going to work. Something you can put in your pocket come playoff time.
And speaking of the conference, Eau Claire Memorial now 8-4, and so they're in pretty good shape to finish in second place in the conference. They'll go to Menominee on Thursday, and sometimes that can be a little bit of a motivation. Old Age will have Ethan Begelinger in the circle to take this opening faceoff against his fellow number 12, Parawuli, for the Huskies. Puck is dropped. We are underway, and right off the bat, Ty Hotz loses an edge. And we'll throw it over to the near side. Comes back in the Memorial and Cashton Trout line. Far side they go to Matt Wonky. Stretch pass for Halseth, doesn't quite get there. Huskies through center ice, and we're going to get our first penalty of the hockey game, and that's going to be whistled on the Old Abes just 23 seconds into this first period. Tripping penalty will put the Huskies on the power play.
Yeah, Huskies, I think Woolley tried to make a hard cut, and Wonky got caught. You know, shouldn't be a reaction, but there are times where guys will stick out their leg to try and slow them up. The sad thing is, you stick out your leg, both of you could end up with a bad knee injury out of that. So it looks like both guys are okay, thankfully, for that. Either way, Huskies are on the power play, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, without Mosler, he kind of ran everything, and he liked to sit on that far side for the catch and shoot options, but now they're replacing him with his younger brother, Bryce Mosler.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for the younger Mosler, the freshman. He's been solid. 3 goals, 1 assist. So he'll get some additional ice time. A's behind their own net. Can't get it out. Held in by the Huskies. Back up top, Easton Parker, the shot. Stick to side.
Good shot there. Abe's got to take away sticks in front of the net. You can't allow tips.
Stang pinned to the boards. Puck pops loose. And the Abes will carry out with Peyton Halls. Halls will just flip in, and he'll head off on a change. Minute 15 to go in this Northman advantage.
Well, the Abes are going to sit back, and they're 1-3, what they've been doing the last 2-3 years on their penalty kill, try and force everything to the outside on his own entry.
Thrown into the zone by Hotz, now picked up by Troutline, and he will rim it around and all the way down. North is still looking to get something set up in the zone.
Well, and the problem is when you get stood up like that, if you're going to dump it, you need 2 and 3 guys moving. And right now, whoever's doing the dumping, both guys are standing on the blue line. Tough to get any momentum to go get the puck.
And a delayed offside, so the Huskies will have to regroup. 35 seconds to go in this North power play. Early stages, first period from Hobbs Ice Center. Wesley Tillman throws it out front. Abes tap it out of the zone. Huskies with Bennett Pecor. Throw it far side, Caden Magnuson. He'll dump in. It's caught by Madsen. He throws it to the corner. Abes can't clear. Huskies with 10 seconds to go. They had Woolley out front. He couldn't corral the puck.
Well, Bob, we haven't called Mason Flannery's name yet, but he was out there on the kill. Was not on the depth chart, so it must have been a game-time decision for him to get back in the lineup. It is a big part of what the Old Abes like to do up front.
Yeah, he's missed a lot of time this season, and you're right, Mike. He's one of those key guys.
I mean, yeah, he slides in their top 6, and he's a guy that needs to make plays for them to be successful.
Flip to the far side. Schemberger will dump in. Memorial penalty is complete. Abes had come in 80.8 on the PK this season. Here's Wonky. Fired into the opposite corner. Getting after it, Lane Connor. Battling down there with Easton Parker. Parker spins away, gets the puck out of the zone. Wonky wins the puck battle, back to Schemberger. Schemberger looking to dangle, still with the puck. Schemberger throws it through the crease. Nobody in a white jersey was there.
You got to get pucks on net, make the goaltender make a play on the puck. It allows your forecheck to get that extra stride, and you create a little bit of chaos in front.
Check dished out there by Cole Oneman. Halls with the puck. Able to skate through a couple guys, but not a third. Held in by Memorial. Loose puck picked up by Colin Lizotte. He leads the rush the other way. Madsen gloves, and he will hang on with 13:09 to go. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security.
The Abes just had a little chance there. Halls tried to do a toe drag. Fortuitous bounce to Flannery. Flannery, you know, he looked for him, and Halls wasn't open at all. He was on his backhand. There was no way he was going to get a shot off. He should have went down low, and they should have attacked the net down low.
Shot from up top, Ty Hotz, gloved by Evan Madsen.
Now, he's obviously playing tonight, right? But on the chart, it showed that he was.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, well, I think there were several game time decisions tonight. Battle for it along the half wall. Players still trying to dig it free, and they finally do. Getting sandwiched down there is Micah Halverson. Abe's will skate out. Carson Halseth gains the zone. Halseth able to get around Hotz. Throws it out to the point. Opportunity for the Abes. A wrist shot there by Duffenbach. I think Ivy got just a piece of it.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it. There was a good screen in front of the net. Duffenbach got the shot off, hit him in the shoulder.
Now Duffenbach knocked off his stick. Huskies going for the stretch pass. Abes will have to touch up on the delayed offside. To the near side, here's Magnuson. Throws it into the zone, picked up by Troutline. Abes will skate in. Colin Bill. And he plows over his own man, Duffenbach. Skating out is Parker. Parker got that blocked by Connor. Connor then takes a bunk from Parker. Abe's looking for that stretch pass. They throw it to Colin Bill. Bill will dump in deep. Now he'll head off in a change.
If you're the Apes here, Bob, you get the puck in, whether you skate at number one, you got to keep your feet moving. Number two, do not look off a check. The Huskies are going with 4 defensemen. Every time you can put a body on a guy, it stops their momentum, harder to get going.
Lead pass, here's Schemberger. Schemberger getting wide from a sharp angle, threw that off the side of the cage. Huskies skate out with Hotz. He will dump in. We're under 11 minutes to go in the first period. We're still scoreless. Abe's play it to the near side. Halseth will throw it off the boards and out. Collected by Hotz. He works it over far side. Mosler. Walking right in and firing that shot. It was a low shot by Cole Gronimus.
There's another name that was a scratch for tonight as well.
Halseth will throw that in, and Ivy makes the glove save. He will hang on. Salt on the roads, wreaking havoc in your vehicle. Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy Club membership. That's unlimited washes for one low monthly price. New members can download the Tommy's Express app, get their first month of unlimited washes for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash, Claremont Avenue, Eau Claire. Download the app today for 1 month free. Free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, all in less than 2 minutes. In a save by Landon Ivy.
Oh, you nailed it.
Just in the nick of time.
You nailed it. The long promo and the answer.
Oh, boy.
Offensive zone faceoff here for the Abes. Seymour on the faceoff.
Faceoff won by the Huskies. We'll fire it up the near boards where it's tapped in by Halverson, but Abes interrupt that. A lot of neutral zone play, Mike, so far.
Yeah.
Not a ton of up and down action.
Well, a lot of that is the fact that neither team's stopping on a puck. The pucks are there to be had, but if you're turning away from them, you're not going to find them.
Abes gained the zone. Throwing back, the shot right on. Good look that time by Peyton Halls.
And if Seymour has a stick on the ice, he's got an empty net put-back goal. We've talked about this, all year long, especially for the young kid. Get your stick on the ice, because if it's at your knees, the first thing you have to do is get your stick down before you can do anything. So many missed opportunities by not having it on the ice.
Troutline steers that puck in deep, held in by Carter Hayes, thrown toward the front of the net. Hotz intercepts that, sends it all the way down. And we get an icing on the Huskies. HS Fence specializes in chain link vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com.
You know, Bob, the game we did in January was kind of a back and forth. The Huskies won the majority of their face-offs, and then the second period the Apes kind of took over, and then it was kind of a split in period 3. Here the Huskies are dominating on face-offs.
Here's Woolley into the zone. Shot on Madsen. And rebound trickled away momentarily.
And Woolley is a guy you don't want to not account for in the offensive zone. He has a knack for getting to the net, knack for being in the right spot at the right time, and he scored some big goals for the Huskies this year.
Yeah, he's a bigger-bodied kid. He's a football guy, and you're right, Mike. He just tends to get to the right spots on the ice and does what you were just talking about, keeps his stick on the ice.
Yeah, and if you're you look at the Apes here, play down low. First period, you got 8 minutes left in the period. You don't need to go high. Play down low, outnumber down low with 2 guys, move the puck. And the one thing you're doing is you're making the Huskies defend. And with 4 defensemen, it tires you out a lot more than throwing pucks to the point and getting block shots.
And speaking of defending, we're seeing Luke Schemberger play some defense tonight. We haven't seen that for a good part of this season.
Well,
Mike.
yeah, other than on a power play, he's arguably one of the top 2 defensemen for his age group in the state. That's been a head scratcher for me all year long. And I believe the Huskies are going to get a penalty for too many men on the ice.
That call coming with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the period.
Yeah, and part of that is with the jumbling of lines and the shifts of personnel, but it happens at every level, but every coaching staff does it the same way. They're going to call out who's up next, and the player's job is to call out verbally who they have. So if you're watching for your guy, you should never jump on for somebody else's guy.
Abe's power play 13.2% this season. Schemberger plays it to the near side, back up top to Schemberger, back to Hayes. He golfs that one. That one went just wide.
And this is the second time they played each other, and both teams had some power plays in game 1. The Huskies are going to come out and they're going to press hard. Abe's got to move it down low quickly, and they got 3 guys up high. 2 of them are the farthest away from the net possible. And with the Huskies stopping on pucks, they're going to get back and defend.
Peyton Hall's up top, but knocked out of the zone by Garrett Stang.
There you put 2 guys out on the blue line. Move it to who's the open guy if you're going to shoot it, and have 3 guys down low. 3 outnumbers 1 and 2 all day long.
Hayes, that's off his skates. Schemberger's got it to Seymour. Peyton Hall's back to Seymour. Up top, Schemberger. Steers it over to Hayes. Schemberger the shot. Comes off the stick of Hotz, rolls right through the crease. Good deflection that time by the Abes. Now up top, Schemberger. They go far side to Halls. Back to Schemberger. His shot sticked aside by Ivy.
Halls has to flip his hands over. That's got to be a smooth pass.
Another shot from up top. That didn't get through. And then it's Ivy covering up.
Yeah, it's tough to hit your spot when you're letting one fly and the puck's bouncing and rolling. Turn your hands over on your puck. When you're passing it, you get a nice flat pass, and then Schemberger can step into one.
33 seconds remaining on this Memorial man advantage.
So North, they do a great job in zone killing because they're committed to stopping and starting. They're always turning to the puck. And it makes it hard because you move it, and if you're not moving it quickly, you're allowing them to get back to the middle and take away anything across, which is what Memorial wants to do. So if you move it quickly and move it down low, you can attack either side. But
Abe's able to hold the zone up top with Kruschke. Final seconds of this power play. Abe's wonky from a sharp angle. That one deflects out of play, and with that, the power play is over.
Yeah, they had a chance at the end there. I think it was Lossman that knocked the young Mosler off the puck, and then Wonky was able to come in. He did have a teammate, Halseth, on the backside, but he tried to go short side high.
So 5:50 remaining in the first period. Puck picked up by Lazat to the Huskies. He'll dump in deep. Miles Olson able to get the puck out of the zone. Now skating out, Beglinger, Ethan Beglinger, near side. Here's Holseth, Carson Holseth. Hemmed in along the half wall. Out to the point. Abe's rotate to Schemberger.
And again, like, cross the blue line with authority. Move your feet, make the defenseman turn their feet and hunt. You chip it off the boards if you have to, but make them work.
Huskies throw it in the zone. Schemberger picks it up. Hassled down there by Halverson. Leaves it for Miles Olson. You know, both these young defensemen, each team's got one. Bryce Mosler, the freshman from North, 3 goals, 1 assist. Miles Olson for the Old Abes, no goals, 1 assist. But I tell you, both guys are kind of play beyond their years.
Well, and you add Bennett Pecor in there as well.
Yeah,
he's
right.
played a lot for the Huskies. Yeah, and they're all 3 same-like type players. We were fortunate enough to have those 3 guys on our Bantam team last year as defensemen, and you know they make smart decisions with the puck. All they need is just opportunity and experience. They're going to get better every year, and they're smart hockey players. They're going to grow into their bodies, and as you know, being a freshman versus being a junior is a totally different animal.
Deflected right out front. Bear Woolley. And Madsen was able to keep the stick down. One of the best chances so far for the Huskies, maybe the best.
Yeah, he was smart. Hung out in the corner. Puck went low to high, and he kind of drifted. One defenseman in the corner, so he took the first Husky, and Woolley was able to sneak in with a nice tip.
No icing because that went off a North stick. Easton Parker back for North. Takes a couple bumps down low. Puck knocked away. There's a shot from up top. Ottoman putting that one on. Ivy making the save. Abe's unable to hold the zone, or they could have had a few more chances. On the far side, Peyton Holes, quick shot. Ivy wasn't sure where that rebound went. Abe's throw it out front. Huskies got in the way of that one, but sent right back in. Hotz steers it into the corner. Puck held in at the far point. Shot right there. Again, Ivy. Couldn't quite track that rebound, but it got swept out of there after that nice shot from up top by Carter Hayes.
Huskies are kind of caught here, Bob. They've been out there a little bit defending hard the last minute in their end. They need to get the puck up and out and make a change.
They do, and that's going to be an icing on the Huskies. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
Another pet peeve. I got another one.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, well, if you're going to finish a check on a guy and your stick is on the backside of him when he has the puck on his stick or up in the air, it doesn't matter how hard you hit a guy or how soft, the guy that has the puck on his stick is still going to make a play. So if you're not leading with your stick to go finish a check, you're really not doing anything.
Plus, if you get your stick in the air, doesn't that increase the chances you get whistled for a penalty?
Well, if you hit them, yeah, up high, sure.
There's a shot right on. Rebound. Madsen with the save, and he gets taken into the net. The puck is in the net, but the whistle had blown, and now we get our first crosstown discussions of this hockey game. It was a quick shot from up top. Garrett Stang. Puck dropped right down below the goaltender, Evan Madsen, and then the big scramble occurred.
Yeah, and Lisa went hard to the net. I'm thinking the Abes are going to argue that he could have pulled up, but you know, it was kind of a bang-bang play. He went for the puck. He did lead with his stick, and Madsen was able to hold his ground. Whether the puck went in or not is irrelevant because the ref blew it off anyway.
A long discussion there from the officials, and now...
Well, I think Woolley's talking about, hey, did that puck go in? Why is it not a goal? And then you got an Old Abe that's saying, hey, you can't knock the goaltender over. He has a chance to defend his crease and make a save as well. So either way, nothing came of it. It's 5-on-5, 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first period. Huskies with an offensive zone faceoff. They have their top crew out there with Lizot, Stang, and Micah Halverson. The Abes are coming back with their line of Benglinger, Halseth, and Wonky.
Schemberger out there as well. He taps it behind the net to Kruschke, who throws it right out front. Now a shot from up top got deflected wide. Huskies, after being on their heels for a minute or so, now have been able to turn the tide a little bit. Here comes Carson Halseth. Halseth the shot. Another shot, sticked aside by Ivy. That one taken by Beglinger. Loose in the high slot. Tillman comes away for it. Dumps it in the zone. Wesley Tillman going after it. Takes a bump from Schemberger. These two battle along the inboards. Thrown to the slot. Held in by the Huskies. And that shot from Magnuson gloved by Manson.
Yeah, and there, Olsen kind of got caught in that experience. You go to the corner, you want to get on the defensive side of the puck. Your partner, Schemberger, went in, got pinned, so he is not on the defensive side of the puck. When Miles goes in, he's got to lead with a stick and stay on that defensive side to not let them get through and get to the net.
Tucker Lossman passes it out to Halls. Halls back to Lossman. Cross ice, a little too far that time for Carter Hayes. Abe's pinching in with Lossman, but the loop puck picked up by Bear Woolley. Woolley trying to get around one of the Abes, and Bear Woolley took the worst of that one. Stretch pass onto the stick of Seymour. Seymour, little give and go. Seymour comes cross ice. Lossman fires, looking for a deflection. Nobody was able to get a stick on it.
Yeah, that one there, he had opportunity. He had a couple guys going to the net. You know what he wanted to do, but maybe throwing that on the pads was the best option.
Lossman rotates it far side to Hayes. Hayes the shot right on Ivy with the save. Minute 2 seconds remaining in the first period.
Well, and that, Memorial, I talk about playing down low, and for a reason. I mean, you can start to see some of the Huskies with their shortened personnel. They're starting to come off, sticks on their knees, kind of out of gas. And it's not just for the first period. It's the more you pressure a team in their zone. Shot on goal there by Halseth. The more you pressure them in their zone, the harder they have to work. So it's not just the first period, it's going into the second period. Maybe you get them a little more tired early in the second period, and then the third period there's nothing left. But, I mean, there are opportunities. The Abs are doing a nice job of getting the puck low to high, going D to D, and they're getting chances. The Huskies just have to rotate a little bit harder because Ivy's seen a lot of rubber.
Shot from Troutline didn't get through. Abe's skate out with Stang. He gets a bump over there by Halseth, and the official's got his arm in the air, and we're going to get a penalty.
Going to get him for holding, it looks like. Kind of could have. I mean, that's probably the right call. Finish your check, but anytime you go to wrap, you're going to get called on that, and Halseth got taken for that one. So a much-needed opportunity here for the Huskies. They've had a couple good chances throughout the period, but not much on their first power play. We'll see if they make any adjustments here. They're essentially a catch-and-shoot power play. They want to shoot it at the net, get guys going to the net down the hill with 3 guys around the perimeter of the net.
Huskies win the face-off. Hotz throws it across. Wanted to get it over on that far side to Lazant. Going back is Easton Parker.
Nice read by the Abes. They saw that coming, got a stick out on that and ended it.
Over to the far side, Bryce Mosler will play it deep. Tucker Lossman will play it around, and the Abes are able to clear. Time for one last rush by the Huskies in this period. Playing with the man advantage. Walking into the zone is Parker. He plays it deep. Abes are going to try to just pin the puck to the end boards, and that'll do it for the first period. The Huskies, though, will carry a minute 15 of that power play time into the second period. Mike, your impressions of this first period?
Well, I think if you're Eau Claire North, you've got to be extremely pleased with where you're at. It's a 0-0 game, and you're moving guys around, and they're performing well. Your goaltender's made every big save he's needed to. I think if you're the old Abes, you got to be a little bit disappointed. You had some quality chances. You weren't able to find the back of the net, but things to fix going into the period here and get ready for period number 2.
0-0 after 1 between the Huskies and the Old A's. Mike and I will take an extended break. When we return, we'll get you caught up with some stats. We'll take a look at some out-of-town scores, and we'll get you ready for period number 2 here at Hives. Scoreless after 1, Huskies versus Old A's, and you're watching it live. High school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our Top Wash The Works is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Back at Hobbs Ice Center, getting set to start the second period of this crosstown showdown, second one of this regular season. Old Abe's Huskies scoreless, however, North will carry over 1:15 of a power play to this second period. Bob Bradovich, Mike Schwengler with you from the Mike Sullivan press box. Mike, North had a slight advantage in shots on goal, 12-11. Other than that, really even period.
Yeah, North had a couple around the net area chances. Wally had a nice tip and a couple other jams at the net. Abe's pretty much all their shots have been on the perimeter, and both goalies have been up to the task, 0-0. The Huskies, once they've gotten it in the zone on their power play and a half, they've had a couple quality shot opportunities, but the hard part for them was getting it in the zone.
Well, Lossman wanted to bank it off the end boards. Instead, it took a carom and bounced right next to the goal. Hence, Huskies were able to hold the zone there for a while, but now Schemberger skates out for the Old Abes. Stretch pass off the stick of Peyton Hulse. Ty Hotz will gather and dump in for the Huskies again. Need some lively end boards down there, Mike.
Well, part of that is Madsen's in deep on his net. He could probably come out and chip that to his defenseman, make it a little bit easier for him to handle.
Easton Parker carrying up for the Huskies. Over to Hotz. Pass intercepted. Here comes Troutline. Cashed in Troutline. That one deflected over the net. Parker doing a nice job on the back check. Get a stick in the way. Now Parker will lead the rush. On the near side, Bryce Mosler, but they're offside. Just 18 seconds remaining in the penalty to Eau Claire Memorial's Carson Hulseth.
Yeah, Mosler got caught there. Interesting, just on the back side with the shot and the tip from the Abes. Puck went around the wall. Woolley went to get the puck, and Lezot actually popped one of the Old Abes about 10 feet behind the play. I think the ref had already turned his head. Easily an interference call.
Another face-off win for the Huskies. They'll dump, but Abes get to the puck first, throw it all the way down.
A fortuitous bounce there. Hit a chunk of ice and bounced 3 feet over the goaltender's stick.
Eau Claire Memorial penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey.
No, both teams need a spark. If you're the Abes, your spark came. You just got a big kill. Now get after it here. Get some pressure on these guys and move a puck. If you're the Huskies, you didn't really have a scoring chance out of that, but nothing hurt. The Abes have scored some shorthanded goals. Now they're getting a chance to apply 5-on-5 pressure.
In the corner, Huskies throw it out front. Abes are there. Beglinger will play it up to Hayes. Now to the near side, Hulseth. Carson Hulseth. One-timer shot right on. Carter Hayes with a blast and a save by Landon Ivey.
Yeah, a little net front presence there with Bill driving the middle of the net. Open it up on the backside. Nice look.
Hulseth the shot. Rebound. Swept out of harm's way by the Huskies. Abes will hold the zone. Laid down into the corner. Colin Bill back there for Memorial. Huskies can't clear. Shot from Hayes goes just wide. Abe's buzzing now. after killing that penalty.
Halseth was in a great position on the back side of that triangle. If he just settles it down, he's got time to catch and shoot and put it in the empty net.
Out to the point. There's a shot. Kicked out of there by Ivy. Another shot from Hayes. That one's sent all the way down. It's going to be icing on the Huskies. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire.
No, a situation like that, you're getting pressure. Puck goes to the wall. Halverson, we do know that North likes to ice the puck a lot to get away from pressure, but chip that off the glass. You have time. Get it out past center ice. You can make a 1-for-2 change and then still have an opportunity to get some pressure. If you just ice it, you just end everything.
Ty Hotz looking to get wide. Cross ice pass intercepted by the Abes. Here they come with Seymour. Has to dodge the official on the near side. Now hemmed in by Lazat. Loose puck picked up by the Abes. Shot from up top by Miles Olson. Missed a little bit wide. Schemberger rotates it far side to Olson. Puck deflected, picked up now.
You got him in a change here.
By the old Abes. Yeah, Abes with numbers. Seymour, they go cross ice. A little touch pass. Knocked away by the Huskies. Manson will come out and play it.
You had a 4-on-3 there. 4-on-2. Really nonchalant crossing the blue line.
Abes with numbers. Seymour taking a look. Schemberger sets up out front. Shot from Olson deflected into the corner. Schemberger now will come off. Jumping on is Oneman. He holds the puck in. Oneman knocked off his stick by Hilbert. Sent back in by Wonky right into the midsection. That time of Gronimus. Abes now. Wonky throws it out front. A little bit behind Halseth.
I love how Wonky attacked that. Gronimus had the puck, started to move. Didn't let up and attack the hands, and he got underneath the hands, took the puck away, and now they created a power play with just that hard effort.
Well, and again, it starts with Wonky winning a puck battle down low, throwing it out front. That penalty is going to go on the Huskies, and it's going to go on Easton Parker, so double trouble now from North because you take one of your better penalty killers and put him in the box.
Now, here, move the puck quickly. You had time during the break to fix what you need to fix, but to continuously hope that you're going to score on a shot from outside the faceoff dots, it's pretty tough. You can attack them down low.
Schemberger one time, kicked out of there by Ivy. Schemberger again, near side, it's Hulse. Peyton Hulse. Still with the puck. Cross ice, now up top, Schemberger. Luke Schemberger shot deflected off the stick of Bear Woolley and out of play. Minute 32 to go in the man advantage.
Another rolling puck that you can't settle down. You stop the puck, you have time, make a play. I mean, honestly, they should invert what they're trying to do. They should have a net front guy, two guys down below the face-off dots, bottom of the circle, and move the puck down there. You have an automatic 3-on-2 chance at the net. Huskies doing a nice job. Moser here pinning the puck on the wall.
Comes out to Schemberger. Cross ice they go. Shot right on, and that missed by just a bit. Carter Hayes. Hayes again. Down low. Abe's trying to cycle the puck. There's a shot over the net by Hulse.
Hard work and play by Schemberger, trying to keep it in. He did keep it in, but Stanger was able to get on the puck and chip it out of harm's way.
Hulse carries in. Drops to Wonky. Up top, Schemberger. Cross. Shot right on by Hayes. Ivy juggles and then hangs on.
I mean, switching sides like this, Bob, is great. They're going to get those shots, but Ivy's moving extremely well, and he's seeing everything. So you're settling for that shot. Your shot has to beat the goaltender's position, and right now that's not happening. So if you get the puck down low, you can go at them 2-on-1 out of the corner, down below around the goal line. Then North has to pin back. Then maybe your guys can sneak in a little tighter to get a shot off.
Abe's to dig the puck free. Now loose behind the net again. Huskies with Hotz will rim it around, but not out. Abe's throw it to the near side. That pass goes awry, and it's steered in by Colin Lazat. Final 20 seconds of this Memorial man advantage.
The Huskies have done a great job on this. They've gotten help. They fronted where they want to front, and expecting their goaltender to make the first save, and he has the whole game.
Halseth shot right on. Ivy to save. He will hang on. Just 6 seconds to go in the Memorial man advantage. Whispering Pines and Cadott, the perfect venue for your next special event. Now under construction, Whispering Pines is booking events for spring of 2026 and beyond. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Golf and Events Center, County Road X in Cadott. Halseth digs the puck out. Steers it far side. Good look there by Miles Olson. Put it over the net. Huskies now back to full strength. They will skate in, battling for the puck. We have another whistle.
Going to be a power play for the Huskies. I couldn't tell if it was Halseth, I think. Slash. A little jawing on the Husky bench. I believe he's going to get called for a slash.
So right after the Huskies are able to kill off a Memorial power play, now North gets the man advantage. It's the third penalty taken by the Old Abes this game compared to 2 for the Huskies.
Well, now it's the adjustment time. You've seen, if you're North, yes, you're working with a little bit different personnel, but what you're trying to do is the same. Now, what can you do to free up a guy, get a bounce or an opportunity to get a better scoring chance?
Abes nearly had a break there. Instead, they'll steer it into the zone. Bryce Mosler goes after it for the Huskies. Hassled up there by Seymour. Abes back on defense as Lazat gains the zone for the Huskies.
This is one area, Bob, I thought maybe the Abes would have an advantage for scoring chances, being the fact that 99% of the time on a power play, it's been Cam Mosler carrying it up the ice. Now without having him, I would have thought that the Abes would have been able to shrink some ice on some passes and take away that dump and then maybe get that bounce to send a guy free.
Battle along the half wall. Lazat trying to dig it free. Now Huskies with Hotz shoots right on. Save Madsen. The puck sat there in the crease for a while before it was cleared. 45 seconds to go in this North Husky power play.
Yeah, that one there, wonky head tie. He could have sat on that and attacked the sticks, not let Hotz get into the open ice.
Hotz through neutral ice. Ty Hotz takes it in deep. Puck knocked away by the Abes and sent down by Tucker Lossman.
Change 2 for 2 here for the Abes. Coming back with Hulls.
15 seconds on the man advantage. Cross ice. Huskies steer it out front. Abe's got a stick in the way. That was Krushke. Final seconds. Memorial back to full strength. North plays to an open wing. Back come the Old Abes. Beglinger, drop pass. Seymour takes a look, shoots. Ivy the save, and he covers up on the rebound with 8:08 to go.
Popped, yeah, it went off his blocker and kind of rolled right back into him versus getting away. Good shot by Seymour. Nice cover by Ivy. Nice play earlier towards the end of the power play. Magnuson threw it across, got a nice quality shot. It was it Pecor who got the shot on goal. Good puck movement, good chance, and Madsen there to be available.
Huskies skate out. Haskamp wanted to get it over to Hilbert. Abes get there first. Looking to exit the zone. They cannot. Shot on. Madsen makes the save. Magnuson trying to hold the zone. Taken away. Here come the Old Abes. Drop pass there. Wound up on a Stick of a Husky. Now back the other way comes Hilbert. Elijah Hilbert centers the shot right on, and Manson got a piece of it. Great look that time for Bennett Haskamp of the Huskies. Trying to dangle over there is Peyton Halls.
Great look, great scoring opportunity there. And all that came out. It was a 2-on-2. Bad pinch by the Old Abes. Created the 2-on-1 chance. Back out, play the 2-on-2.
Seymour will circle. He'll play it down low. Abes battling for it with Colin Bill. And the Huskies will dump the puck, and it's an icing on Eau Claire North. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group and C21 affiliated. They have a pulse in the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That is Jesperson Group at C21 affiliated.
The puck scored it down there right before the icing. Colin Bill had time. He doesn't need to push it behind the net. That's where everybody was. He had time. He could walk it out, look for some open space. It's going to be hard. The question you got to ask is, who's providing the offense for either team? You know, moving Schemberger back to the point is going to change a little bit for the Abes offensively. Losing, obviously, Moser. Who's going to step up and who's going to provide the spark?
Here's Garrett Stang looking to get wide. Shots! Just missed the far post.
By minimal. It looked like it even skimmed off the far post. He had a hole.
Good low shot, Garrett Stang. He'll send it right back in, then come off on the change. Schemberger picks up the puck.
The Abes defensemen are making pretty good passes up the wall. The problem is the wingers have to use the wall, chip it off the wall, let your guy get it. They're pushing pucks to the middle, and there's nobody available.
Duffenbach looking to center. Connor now going after it in the corner. He and Bear Wally working hard down there. Abes trying to poke the puck free. Connor trying to dig it out of there. Huskies will skate out to the far side, a little too far for Tillman. Miles Olson pulling that one off the end boards. Bouncing puck picked up by the Abes. And Halseth will skate out. Carson Halseth puts on the brakes, plays it deep. Matt Wonky going after it. Wonky leaves it out at the point for Lossman.
Huskies got away with a high stick there on Miles Olson behind the play. The ref kind of followed it up. He didn't blow the whistle.
Elijah Hilbert going crashing into the boards with Miles Olson. Hilbert a little slow to get up. Now we're going to get a holding penalty.
Yeah.
So with 5:07, Memorial takes another penalty, and it's going to go on Miles Olson, the freshman.
And that all came from what I just alluded to, Bob. He took a pretty good stick under the throat and got dumped. The puck ended up going down, coming back, and maybe a little snap factor. Went after Hilbert hard on the wall.
Well, and if you're the Huskies, that's the absolute last thing you need, is that they've been dinged up pretty good. They were able to get Ty Hotz back for this one, but they're without Cam Mosler.
Well, you know, I mean, we're 5 minutes left in the second period, and really not a lot of offense sustained generating, you know, on either team. If you're the Huskies, you're playing for that break. You're playing for that chance to get that one to try and get the lead. If you're the Abes, I mean, they've had some opportunities to rush the puck and make some passes and attack the blue line with numbers, and it's been fairly nonchalant so far this game.
Schemberger will steer it around, held in by Bryce Mosler. Up top they go Magnuson. Far side Hotz, Magnuson. Mosler, the shot, that hits skates of Tucker Lossman, who picks up the puck. Gets it just far ahead. Here come the Old Abes. Peyton Halls short-handed. That one went off of Hotz.
Mosler, when he gets that kick out, he's got to attack the net. That time he kind of slid into it, and Lossman was able to read it and make a nice block.
Huskies Trying to fire that one on, but Lossman got his stick in the way, and it gets deflected out of play. Minute 19 to go on the North power play.
And if you kick it out, if you're attacking the net full speed, what it makes that defenseman, in this case Lossman, to do, he can't just sit in a shooting. He's got to come because you're taking away space, getting closer to the net. But what forces that D-man to come out and get you, now you can kick it down low, and then you can make plays around the net versus pumping it into the pads and the skates. You're trying to find ice where there's hard to find ice because both teams have done a good job of getting in shooting lanes, so you have to create new ones.
Abe's able to control the puck momentarily, and now Lossman will get it out of the zone. 55 seconds to go in the North man advantage. Kruschke will flip it all the way down.
If I'm the Huskies, I'm thinking maybe I want to switch sides and I want to kick it over to Micah Halverson's side. You know, granted he's a freshman, but he's got some very good skills, and he created the big goal for the Huskies to win the first game in the matchup. And he can create. I mean, maybe switch sides and go over there. See if you can create something, but with 27 seconds left with a different line change, that's not going to happen.
Abe's nearly were able to send a guy deep, but Seymour got spun around and crashed right into the official on that far boards. Huskies now, with 10 seconds to go in this man advantage, haven't generated a whole lot on this power play. Seymour trying to keep the puck in. Penalty is over. North trying to generate something. There's a shot right on. Stang took that shot. And then Hotz fired, and Madsen coming up with a couple of big saves right after the penalty expired.
Yeah, he needed to smother that one because there were Huskies all over. Stang rolled to the net and Halverson rolled to the backside. It's a nice save by Madsen. He was able to see it, and he needed to smother it, and he did. 3 minutes left here in the second period. Defensive zone face-off for the Abes. The Huskies are trying to find some offense. The Abes are trying to find some answers as well.
3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in this period, and we are still scoreless. It was a 2-1 game the last time these two played. Deflected. And just missed on the near side. That was Haskamp. We got a stick on that one. Abe's gained the zone with Wonky. Matt Wonky trying to drive the net. Turned aside by the Huskies. And they'll flip it ahead. All the way down, and we get an icing on North. 2:31 to go, period number 2.
Yeah, the one thing neither team can afford, like a shot with a tip can't happen in a game like this where you know it's pretty tight, you're not getting many chances. You have to defend first, get up, take away the sticks in the slot, make sure there's no shot rebound chances. Create your offense once you have control and you're moving up ice. Don't allow either team to get a cheap one.
Mike, you get the sense here, it's a really good-sized crowd here at Hobbs, and yet the fans haven't had a whole lot to get really excited about. It's been just kind of a close checking game, both teams playing, I guess, a little cautious, maybe?
Well, close checking is the kind word for you, yes, by yeah, not a lot of, and I don't mean that derogatory, just not a lot of stick-to-stick passes, not a lot of movement, not a lot of getting guys open on open ice. It's been very close to the vest type of game, as you're saying.
Cross ice pass off the stick of Eastwold. He gets it back. Eddie Eastwold deflected high and out of play by Carter Hayes.
And little things matter. You know, puck's coming across your red line. Now's not the time to change. If you're an Old Abe, you got caught there. It's a 5-on-4. I don't think the Huskies realize that. And with the long change here, you know, every step matters. You got to change when you're going offensively, not defensively.
Minute 45 left. Schemberger will rim it around. Halseth picks up the puck for the Old Abes. Carson Halseth. Cross ice, sent in deep by Kruschke. Behind the net, Beglinger trying to center it. Loose momentarily. Halseth trying to win a puck battle down low. Dug free by the Huskies and Parker. Taken back by Beglinger to Halseth to Wonky off his stick. Halverson Back the other way for the Huskies. Michael Halverson, around one defender. Taken away by Schemberger. His pass intercepted by Woolley as we're under a minute to go in this second period. Mosler holds the zone, sends it in deep. Lazat behind the net, but that was going to be a delayed offside, so Ames will carry out. Hayden Kruschke. Kruschke from a sharp angle put it off the post. The backside of that post as he was in deep.
Interesting here, the net's up by 3 inches, but the ref's going to let him play so he can fix it and not blow it down.
Ames will play it near side, and that pass by Kruschke goes all the way down. So with that, Huskies will get an offensive zone faceoff with 16.4 seconds remaining in the second period.
Yeah, you have to know where you're at with the clock. That time, Kruschke had the puck, 3 strides. He can gain the red line, make sure it gets in. You know we want to try to make that cross-ice pass, but play that what-if game. What if? Now you're defending with 16 seconds left.
Schemberger will rim it around. Huskies play it out to Halls. Wanted to get it back to Schemberger. Here comes Woolley. Still with time. Barrick Woolley shot right on. Madsen the save.
Yeah, he knew he missed that one. Put his head up to the clouds after he shot that one. The one place he didn't want to put it was right in the gut. Again, another turnover. Soft passes on the breakouts. They've kind of been the Abe's Achilles heel tonight. The Huskies have been doing a nice job of cutting those off.
Face-off win. Stang feeds it far side, and that one off the glove of Maxson, trickling wide. Boy, that was a nice setup there. Stang fed it over, and that one wound up on the stick of Parker. And boy, I tell you, the Abes were fortunate there.
Well, the Huskies were ready. They had something ready to run, and the Abes thought the period was over because the puck dropped and nobody moved. They got lucky on that one.
0-0 after 2. We'll take an extended break. When we come back, Mike and I will get you ready for period number 3 here at Hobbs. Got a good one going. All tied, scoreless after 2. You're watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash of Eau Claire.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call,
to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person...
Pines at Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Who knows? Time to drop the puck in the third period. Eau Claire North, Eau Claire Memorial still scoreless here at Hobbs. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you. Huskies trying to spring Colin Lazat early on the fresh ice. Lazat in the corner. Throws it out to the point, and Parker right out front. Stang had a stick on it. Wonky just able to clear. Poke free by the Abes and Halseth momentarily, but Huskies doing some back checking. Halseth dumps and comes off in a change.
The biggest thing both teams have to be aware of, Bob, is you can't pinch without topside support. If the Huskies are going to slide down the wall, they got to make sure they have a high guy helping out as their defense partner. Same thing on the Abes. Both teams have been known to pinch at the wrong time or chase their mistakes, meaning they make a mistake, and instead of resetting, they're going after the puck, and then they're creating the 2-on-1 chance.
Puck in the Huskies zone, poke free by the Abes. Hulls throws it far side to Schemberger, backhanded. Seymour, that pass comes out. Kruschke's got it. Kruschke shoots, and the rebound by Hulls sent out of play.
The other school of thought, get as many pucks on goal below the goaltender's knees as possible. You throw it in their chest, they're going to make the save. Glove blocker, it's tough to get them up over the top with either one of these goaltenders tonight. So throw some pucks on the goalie's pads with guys driving the net. Oh, and having your sticks on the ice as well.
Huskies will throw it in with Magnuson. Kruschke rims it around for the Abes. Halls takes a pop. Huskies hold with Magnuson. He sends it deep. Kruschke wards off one of the Huskies, and then Halls will backhand it out to Schemberger.
Schemberger's drawing some shifts up on forward early here in the third period.
Lead pass a little too far. Schemberger nearly had the steal. Now he's got it. Schemberger spins. Spun around and got that shot off. I'm not sure Ivy knew where that one was.
No, I think he got, when he spun, the defenseman rolled in front of him. He just took away everything low. Schemberger with a nice chance.
Abes hold the zone. Wanted to get it cross ice. Picked up by Miles Olson, and that one winds up out of play. It is a new year. Make it a new year with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and a customized medical weight loss program. It's a new year. Time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com today for more information.
You know, the cross-ice passing, we've seen a few of them already in the third period. They're not connecting because there's nothing available. There's too many guys coming through the slot, which is what they're being taught, which is a good thing, but down low is open, and creating opportunities below the goal line is available to both teams.
Played behind the net. That one got through Bryce Mosler. Huskies, though, come away with it. And Haskamp. Bennett Haskamp will throw it in deep. Played behind the net. Abes wedged that out. Huskies trying to pinch with Stang. Now Colin Bill will play it in deep. Line change for the Old Abe's. Colin Bill right on. Ivy with the save. And that comes with 13:59 remaining in the third period.
Bad bounce there, and both Husky defensemen kind of, are you going to get it? Am I going to get it? Nobody got it, and Bill was able to get a putback towards the net. Ivy makes the big save. On both sides, you've heard me say this for years now, throw it up the wall, chip it off the wall, get it behind their defenseman's feet with a guy slashing over the top. That's got 2-on-1 written all over it.
Ames with the deflection. That goes just wide. Beglinger got his stick on it. Held in by Lossman. Ames trying to get something going here. Lossman unable to hold. Poke free. Here come the Huskies. Cross-ice pass. Boy, they had Tillman coming right down the slot. Couldn't get him the puck.
Yeah, and he's out on the backside. Once again, we just talked about it. Pinching. Right? You can't pinch unless you have backside over the top support. And that time, I think it was lost when he went after the puck down the wall. It all started. Abe's had the puck on the hash marks in the offensive zone, and they turned to the top of the circle. That's where the Huskies are. You got to play it down low.
Poke free. There's an opportunity for Schemberger. Walks right in. They score! Luke Schemberger the goal with 13:16 remaining in the third. And the Old Abes grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's done that a few times this year. Carried them out of kind of despair. He did it against River Falls. He did it against Chippewa. All that is his effort. He wanted the puck more than anybody else on the ice. He created the chance himself, made a hard cut to the middle, got Ivy sliding to the middle, and beat him right where he came from, short side low.
Well, and you mentioned it, Mike. He's been rotating between forward and defense in this game. He was playing up that time, and it paid off.
Well, yeah, they needed some kind of jump here.
So the Old Abes take a 1-0 lead. Huskies looking to respond. Not play it up the far side. Abes send it right back in.
I'm not sure about the Alex Dahl-like celebration after the goal, Bob, but I'm sure there's one of the former Old Abes that's pretty happy about that celebration.
I would think so. Now we're going to get a penalty as Carson Halseth got taken hard into the boards and heading to the box. For the Old Abes, or for the Huskies rather, Eddie Eastwald.
Yeah. I didn't see the hit.
Cole Gronimus, my mistake.
Sorry,
it's 19, not 9.
I didn't see
Gronimus to the box.
I was watching over here by their bench, trying to see the reactions of the coaching staff. Are they settling guys down? Are they pumping them up? What are they going to do? They needed to answer, and that's not the answer they were looking for.
Schemberger, the goal scorer, will have to play that one at neutral ice. Picked up now by Halls. He'll dump in.
The interesting thing here, Bob, with the fact that the Huskies pressure so hard on the puck once the Abes get set up, I almost wonder, like, drift a guy. If Stang's coming out on the puck, whether he gets a piece of it or not, let him drift outside to center ice and see if they can get it to him.
Seymour out to Hayes. Schemberger back to Hayes. Thought about teeing it up. Schemberger now will play it far side for Halls. Down low they go, Seymour. Back to Halls, quick shot. That's one's over the net. Abes get it out to Hayes. Schemberger back to Hayes. Schemberger pokes it to Hayes. One-timer in and out of the glove of Ivy.
He kind of fought that one. There's a little bit of traffic in front.
Hayes cross ice. That shot misses short side. Hayes trying to keep it in. Huskies can't clear. Schemberger now. We get another whistle and a penalty, and this one's going to go on the old Abe, so we'll have 4-on-4 now for the next 29 seconds.
Well, you get a hook on a guy, I don't know. There's no reason to argue this. Now you're going to get yourself a chance of a 10-minute misconduct. You keep yapping.
So you see a couple of the Abes trying to.
Oh, they just
yeah.
They just gave it to him.
And
yeah.
they gave him an additional penalty, so Nolan Menard's going to have to go and serve that one. So kind of went from bad to worse there for the old Abes. I mean, they had generated some good looks at the beginning of that power play. Then they take the penalty to even it up, and you wind up with the penalty on top of that.
Bottom line, your stick got caught somewhere to make the guy come down, and the ref's going to call it. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to change his mind. I've never seen a ref change his mind. Say, oh, no, my bad, you're right, good argument. I don't think that's going to happen. So anyways, it's 4-on-4 for 29 seconds, and the Huskies are back on the power play.
Abe's able to clear. One back for it. Huskies. Parker will send it back. Now Hotz has it. Hotz back over to Parker. His shot. Stick save by Madsen. Parker trying to settle it right out front. Great look for Bear Woolley. He just couldn't corral that bouncing puck. Here's Woolley again. Bear Woolley got it taken away at the last moment. Blast from up high by Parker. Madsen makes the save. Abe's able to clear.
Abe's Achilles heel all year long has been not looking over their shoulder and picking up guys behind them. That time the Huskies had a great opportunity. Puck just bounced over the stick.
That stretch pass would have sent the Huskies in with numbers, but it was whistled down, and the faceoff now will come back in the north end.
Minute 14 left. You got your top power play group out there. You've had 2-3 chances now. You know what Memorial's going to do. Now, can the Huskies adapt and try and create some offense here in a much-needed goal? 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third.
And 1:05 to go in this Huskies power play.
What they need to do is come up with speed. Like a soft pass like that is great. Even though you didn't connect, you still allow your guys to get on the puck and get some pressure.
Good hold on that far side by Bryce Mosler, but then the Abes will just fire it all the way down. Ivy way out of his net. Back behind the net is Connor for the old Abes. Finally poked free by the Huskies. And Mosler. Pass by Hotz, intercepted. Seymour will carry in. He gets hauled down, and we're going to get a penalty on the Huskies.
Smart play by Seymour. Mosler was the one that got the hook on the Flannery penalty, and it looked like he took a little bit of a dive over on the wall, and Seymour came out at first touch on his body. He kind of, a bit of a swan dive there. If you ask me, I don't believe there was any hooking involved there. Just a stick went on him and he went down. Ref got yapped at a little bit. It's a good veteran move by Seymour. Either way, back to 4-on-4. 26 seconds left before the Abes are on the power play.
Loose out front, scooped up by Pecor, who'll go behind his own net. Throw it behind for Magnuson, who loses an edge. Plays it up ice and all the way down, and that's going to be icing.
Curious
on
here.
The Huskies.
Yeah, it's me. I'm throwing Schemberger out, and I'm letting him start. There's 13 seconds left. You provide the spark up front. Let him start off up front with maybe Hulls up front. Play the 2-on-2. Have Seymour sit back, and then roll into your power play set once you get back to the power play. But it looks like they're going to go here. They got to cut. There you go. Hulls has to move. Schemberger can slide down. Good face-off win by Woolley.
Pecor trying to get it to Woolley, but winds up on the stick of Carter Hayes. Abe's now on the man advantage, skating in Peyton Halls to Schemberger. Right out front was Halls, just couldn't get the stick down.
Yeah, if he just stopped in front of the net, he had plenty of time.
Abe's will rim it around. Halls on the far side. Up top to Seymour. Schemberger, one-timer and a glove save by Ivy.
Now, if you're the old Abes, you need more than one guy at the net. You have 4 guys outside the perimeter. Hash mark, blue line outside, excuse me, the face-off dots. One guy shooting the puck. That means it's a 1-on-3 advantage Huskies on that one.
Off the face-off, Huskies able to fire that one down. It winds up in the old Abe's bench. 1:07 to go on the Memorial man advantage.
Yeah, that was a clean dump out, so it'll be back, reset. Either guy, whether you're Stang or you're Seymour, you don't have to win it clean. You just can't lose a face-off clean.
Puck comes out to Schemberger. Cross ice they go. Quick shot by Halls, missed just wide. Schemberger to Hayes. Schemberger over to Halls. Schemberger looks, shoots, deflected, just wide. They had Beglinger parked in front.
He did get a piece of it, too. He did change directions on that one.
He's trying to dig that puck free.
And there you need 3 guys on the puck. You need control of the puck.
Habes get control, but the puck pops the stick of Hayes. They'll regroup with Schemberger. 25 seconds to go, the Memorial man advantage. Hayes shoots high. Puck picked up by the Huskies. Tillman, 1-on-4, flips that one at the net. Madsen gloves, leaves it for Krushke.
Apes got caught there. I don't know, miscommunication. They had 4 guys on a power play for the last 15 seconds on that line change.
And the Huskies are back to full strength. Krushke skates out, dumps in. Under 7.5 minutes to go, third period. Luke Schemberger's third period goal, the only score of this game. Memorial in the lead. Good stick work down low by Bennett Pecor, but that pass intercepted by Connor right out front. The shot right on by Colin Bill, and Landon Ivy makes the save. Ivy has been a lot busier in this third period than his counterpart, Evan Manson.
Yeah, it kind of happened towards the end of the second period as well. He's still moving really well. He can see the puck. He's seeing every shot. Well, that's a credit to him getting out and the Huskies controlling that net front. Abes are having chance. I mean, they're moving pucks around, but everything, again, is outside the perimeter.
Abes will regroup with Lossman, throws it over to Hayes. To Matt Wonky. Knocked off his stick. Here's Colin Lizotte. Flip toward the net. Madsen will hang on.
And that's akin to like a punt in football. You have the puck in the offensive zone. A little bit lazy on the breakout where you catch the puck. Make a hard play, take 2 hard strides, get it down deep, make Huskies go 200 feet. Instead, it's an offensive zone faceoff for North.
Abes fire it down ice. Wonky going after it. They wave off the icing. And a big hit dished out by Magnuson, and Magnuson's going to get the interference penalty.
Yeah, that's a call I don't agree with. 2 guys going for the puck. Magnuson stepped into him, and Wonky went down. Yeah, it's a tough break for North. I mean, that happens 15, 20 times a game all over the ice. Guy trying to protect himself going into the wall, leans his shoulder in. It's not like he used his stick or he went high on him. He just protected himself using his shoulder. Either way, the Abes are back out on the power play. The Huskies are forced to defend again. If you're North, you're looking for a block shot and send a guy free.
Puck flipped down ice by the Huskies. Going back is Luke Schemberger.
And it's a 1-goal game. I totally understand what North's doing, but you got a guy on the bench who's a creative playmaker, and you like to sneak him out there on the penalty kill. He's the kind of kid that can poke a puck and get out on open ice and create for himself or his teammates. But as of most of this game, Halverson has not been out on a penalty kill.
Hayes skates up for the Old Apes. They're kind of jammed up on that far side, and the Huskies gain possession and fire it down.
And you got the flip side. you have a golden opportunity here to basically put the game out of reach possibly with another goal, and it's pretty late. They're not making passes, coasting up, 4 guys standing on the blue line. Ripe for disaster if you're the Old Aves.
Minute to go in the Memorial power play. Schemberger gains the zone, drop pass to Seymour. Carries in deep, throws it right out front. Schemberger holds the zone far side.
Aves got caught again with 4 guys out there on a power play.
Seymour the shot, blocker save, Ivy. Up top, Troutline the shot, kicked out of there by Ivy. Seymour spinning in his own end. Memorial in the midst of a change. Shot from distance goes wide. Couple guys mixing it up. We're going to get another penalty here.
I'm not sure who they're taking, whether it's Halseth or Mosler. Looks like it's Halseth. I tell you what, for a young guy, he's pretty savvy. He's drawn 3 penalties this game. That one, there was some pushing and shoving, grabbing, and Mosler got in the way of Halseth. He reached out. I think he got one for reaching in the first period, and he drew another one. So back to 4-on-4, 24 seconds. This is like pause, repeat, hit, play.
Yeah, and after 2 periods, Mike, when we had scoreless game and not a whole lot of energy, physical play is starting to pick up, like what you normally see in a North Memorial game.
Right.
So Halseth for interference. 4-on-4 for the next few seconds, and then the Huskies will go on a power play. Played in deep by the Old Aves. Now for the next minute 36, the Huskies go on the power play. Played down low, Garrett Stang has it for North. Stang up the near side to Lazatz. Back to Stang. Throws it around. Hotz has it to Parker. Mosler. He shoots. It trickled right through the glove of Madsen and just wide.
Game of inches there. Mosler got one to the net. Madsen, I don't know if he saw it because it got through him and just trickled past the far post.
Huskies will regroup at center ice. They turn it over. Habes pick up the puck with Connor. Takes his time. Fires down ice. That one actually got deflected by Seymour, so Ivy has to cover up. 45 seconds to go in the North power play. 3:47 left in the third period.
Now you got 45 seconds left here on the kill. If you're Seymour, just push it forward. Have Connor, his winger, go hunt the puck. He can roll, or vice versa. Have Connor push it, Seymour go press, and have Connor roll back into their 1-3. Make the Huskies go 200 feet to get set up.
Huskies pick up the puck off the face-off. They work it ahead to Wesley Tillman. Tillman, around a defender, throws it out front. Didn't quite get there as Troutline intercepted. Huskies throw it right out front. They had Woolley driving the net far side. Nearly banked in off him. There's a shot. Madsen got a piece of that one. Woolley throwing it up top. Pecor has it. Pecor to Parker. Pressured there by Connor. Abe's get it and clear. Ivy will have to make the stop. Final seconds of the North power play. Just over 3 minutes to go, third period. Old Abe's holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Both teams just chip it off the boards. Again, make the defenseman turn and go get it.
Schemberger ahead to Wonky. Matt Wonky getting wide. Shoots. Ivy the save.
Oh.
And then another whistle behind the play and another penalty, and this is going to be a trip.
It's going to be a trip on the Old Abe's. Got to be aware of your sticks. That time, Hilbert went to make a quick pass, and the puck kind of fumbled on him, and when he went to go take a stride, Wonky used the stick and put a little hook on him, and down he went. And Huskies back on the power play. I think if you're Coach Parker here, you want to look at maybe calling a timeout. I mean, what you're doing, you had that one chance, Mosler with the shot towards the net. Maybe run it here for 30, 40 seconds. Oh, he's going to call it. Let's talk about it here a little bit.
Well, let's talk some strategy. What can we expect from the Huskies on this power play?
Well, you haven't really generated much at all. I mean, you're settling for a long outside shot. That's not your best player who can throw a rocket at the net. So you got to get more net front presence. I know they like to hang Parker up top, and they like to hang Hots off the top of the circles. But if you're going to go Hots to Parker to Mosler, and he's going to get that shot through to the net, Hots has to get to the backside, and that allows Stang to come out a little bit higher if it's going to be Woolley or Tillman, or usually it's Liazot who's coming through. Either way, you can't let Madsen see the puck, so if you can get out in front of him, then you're creating your opportunity. If the puck's down low and there's an opportunity for North to make a play, Memorial has to pick up the guys in the slot. Net side guy has to know where the backside guy is. The low, high slot guy has to take away anything in the middle and help defend in front. Sorry, Bob.
Go ahead.
Now's the time. You're going to force. If you're Memorial, you want to force them to move the puck where they don't want to move it, and then you got to get out and block some shots. Get some sticks on pucks, block a shot. If you're the Huskies, you're moving it around. I don't think they're going to pull Ivy here. Doesn't look like it. But he's probably on the hook. They'll let him know. Face-off's huge right here. Both teams have a face-off play. Again, if you're the Abes and the Huskies, you don't have to win it clean, but you can't lose it clean. If you're the Abes, you get a clean win. You got to get that puck up and out. If you're the Huskies and you lose it clean, you have to get pressure on the guy and go to the wall, force them to dump it down the middle of the ice.
Schemberger, Seymour, Lossman out there for the Abes. And taking the draw will be Beglinger.
Big win.
Mosler up top for the Huskies. Will play it into the corner. Schemberger's got it. Banks it off the boards and down.
That's a big win by Stang, but Mosler threw it in the corner right to where the Abe, Schemberger was standing. That one you got to move it to your partner and throw it across.
Parker to Hots, cross ice they go. Mosler puts on the brakes, loses an edge. Loose puck. Lossman collects. Flips that one out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Huskies now with numbers.
Yeah, Schemberger got caught looking for that puck and it bounced over him.
Carrying it in is Lazat. Poke checked off his stick. Schemberger will rim it around and out.
Yeah, go hunt. Go pressure the puck. Force the Huskies to do what they don't want to do.
Way out of his net was Ivy. He played it ahead. Minute 10 to go on the North power play. Under 2 minutes to go, third period. Memorial maintaining.
Huskies have 6 guys on the ice here.
Yep, now they got one guy. Puck picked up momentarily by Lossman. Huskies work it near side. Here's Halverson. He's negated over there by Connor.
Again, soft chips to where your team has the best chance to get the puck.
Huskies control up top. Block shot that time by Lossman. Puck battle held in by the Huskies. Pecor plays it down low. Habes get it back. He'll skate out with Hayes. Got Connor on his right. Hayes. He'll kill some time. He'll steer it out front. Connor was there. I'm not sure if he got a piece on it. Ivy had to make the save. We're under a minute to go in the period. Still a few seconds to go on this North power play. Played down low. Schemberger's got it. Schemberger will fire it down ice. Final seconds of the power play, and Memorial is back to full strength.
Oy.
The North goal is empty. Wonky on the intercept, Matt. Wonky. And now we got the official calling the penalty, and it's going to be a tripping penalty. And if that one goes on the Huskies, it's going to make it real difficult for North to make the comeback here.
A telestrator. Here's where we need a telestrator.
Exactly.
Bob. Yep. North, at the end of that kill, they had numbers. The Apes changed their defenseman. And the far side, I don't know which defenseman it was, but he curled to the middle, and they had guys, but they all drifted to the wall. If they'd have just cut to the middle towards the puck versus rolling out away from the puck, Stang had a wide open breakaway.
Off the face-off. Schemberger will play it in deep. And we get a whistle, 30.9 seconds remaining in the third. Mike, you're on the power play, leading 1-0. What do you want to do here?
You want one guy hard on the puck, a second guy to support. D-men are not pinching. You're playing three guys back. You've got enough to win. You just can't give anything up.
Face-off won by the Old Abe. Schemberger will play it to the near side. Hayes throws it at the net. Schemberger will let that one come out of the zone. He'll go for a skate. Throw it to Hayes.
If you're the Huskies, you cannot sit back here. You have to go press. One more goal against isn't going to hurt you. You need a goal. And they give him
and now we get another whistle. And a high sticking penalty with 9.4 seconds remaining.
It's staying one after, lifted a stick, got underneath the hands. That's not a high sticking penalty. It's a new guy. We haven't seen him around, but that's not a high sticking penalty. You lift the hands.
Well,
now it's
5-on-3. Yeah. So to your point,
win the puck to the wall and the game's over. Eat it up on the wall.
Seymour to take the draw. It's won by the Old Abe. Schemberger's got it. Abe's, I think, will just play a little catch here. And they'll let time expire. And the Old A's come away with the win by a score of 1-0. The lone goal coming in the third period. Luke Schemberger getting the goal, his 12th of the season, and Eau Claire Memorial wins its 11th game of the season. They improved to 9-4 in the BRC, and I haven't quite done the math yet, Mike, but I think that should clinch second place in the conference for Memorial. Abe's will close out the regular season Thursday over in Menominee, and the Mustangs, FYI, leading at Chippewa 3-0 after 2. It's one other final in the BRC tonight. Hudson winning at New Richmond 3-2. But here at Hobbs, Mike, a very tight game. But in the end, Abe's did just enough to get that W.
Well, that one shift where Schemberger jumped up and he created the opportunity for himself, and he like I said, hard cut and beat Ivy short side. If you're the Husky, you're not getting your top guy back. But if you can get an effort like this out of your team, they blocked a lot of shots. They got in the way with their sticks on a lot of shots. They competed. That gives them an opportunity every night for a chance to get a win. And I know playoff time they have Tomahawk, and Tomahawk's got a pretty decent team as well. They got some good pieces. But, both teams, I think they got to be somewhat pleased with where they're at. What I love is this here. You're looking at crosstown rivals, grew up together, playing hockey together, and guys giving Mosler a hug. That's a nice thing to see.
Yeah, and boy, what a tough thing for him, and we certainly send him our best. He was having a really good senior season, capping off his career, and that's tough. It's a part of hockey, but it's still really difficult. But you're right, Mike. I mean, when you see this and when you see guys, wearing the different jerseys, conversing on the ice, and we talk about it so much. These guys grow up and, they wind up playing together on all the youth teams. They know each other well. It's just that when you get to ninth grade, well, some guys go to one high school, some guys go to the other, and then they wind up as opponents. But stuff like this, good to see.
Yeah, and they're going to finish out their seasons on Thursday, and then they'll have Friday through the weekend to get prepped for their first playoff game, I believe. Is it official?
Well, we know that Memorial will play the early game. We're just waiting on a start time on that one. But it'll be Memorial and Wisconsin Rapids on February 17th. That's a week from tonight. That'll be the early game. The late game, which is listed at 7:30, will be North against Tomahawk. And we talked about Tomahawk. I mean, they got some Team Wisconsin guys. Yep. Smaller school, one of the smallest schools that plays hockey and has its own association. They got some high-end kids, and they're a team that They got that bumped up to Division I. They've got a lot to prove in that one.
Well, sure.
And I think they're going to come here with a ton of confidence. So, and we were talking about it earlier off camera, Mike, is, we remember a couple years ago when Memorial hosted Rapids. And, I think anybody wearing purple walking into the rink that night thought, okay, this is going to be easy. It turned out not only was it not easy, you take a loss.
Yeah, 1 versus 8, and you end up losing the game. And, it's happened a couple times in this area. I think was it the year before? It was a 2 versus a 7, and Superior came in and got a win. So, playoffs it's a one and done deal. You want to make sure that the little things that you get away with in the regular season, you can't afford to put yourselves in those situations. You have to be a finely tuned machine, as they say. That's what the kids say, right, Bob?
Yeah, that's exactly what they say. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or at NasonvilleDairy.com. You are watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Yeah, you can come on in. All right, welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center. Eau Claire Memorial edging Eau Claire North tonight by a score of 1-0. I got the guy who got the game-winning goal and the guy with the shutout. Let's start with you, the goal scorer. It's a 0-0 game going to that third period. What are you guys talking about in the locker room heading into that third?
Yeah, we got to keep the offense going. We got to get pucks on net. We just got to create the opportunities we can get to score.
Take me through that play that wound up with the puck on your stick and you were able to beat Ivy down on that end.
Yeah, I saw the 50-50 battle. Our coaches emphasized it a lot. We got to win those. I just kind of chipped it around them, got the puck to the middle, and then ripped it low blocker, beat them low.
Evan Madsen, you didn't play the first time around in the North Memorial game. How much did tonight's game mean to you?
It meant a lot. I was definitely working hard in practice every day.
What was working well for you? I'm guessing you were seeing the puck well, but how well did the guys in front of you play?
Pretty well. Awareness, like telling guys where they were and stuff, and they did a good job of that.
For you guys, one more regular season game left. You go to Menominee. They've got a lead up at Chippewa at 3-0, so they're starting to kind of round into form a little bit. It's the last regular season game before playoffs, but how important will Thursday be?
Keeping the momentum going into playoffs is always huge. We got to keep up the D zone that we did today, and we just got to get the pucks in net.
And Evan, for you as the goaltender, what's the mindset as you go forward?
Probably that I have to stop every puck and help these guys out.
All right, you gentlemen are on the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. You've done this before, so I'm going to hand you the microphone as soon as you get the thumbs up. You guys can
I'm Luke Schemberger.
I'm Evan Madsen.
And we're in the house.
Thank you guys. Hey, good luck Thursday. We'll see you back here next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good luck to you guys. All right, appreciate it. So that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. We'll be right back here at Hobbs Ice Center Thursday night. The North Huskies will close out their regular season at home, and they will skate here at Hobbs against River Falls. River Falls, a team that got a 2-seed in Division II, so both those teams looking to build a little momentum for the postseason. And of course, Friday, we will have high school basketball. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. For my color commentator, Mike Schemberger, and producer-videographer, Dominic Millay, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire.